this is a whole new world, but I think it's important, right? Because, I mean, the rates are so high and everything for divorce. I mean, this is something that really touches almost every child's life in some way, either you or a friend.
Every single day it's happening. And that's what I found fascinating is that, and I pointed this out in the interview, that for 40 years, Sesame Street has tackled HIV, poverty, death, war, all these, racism, all these really touchy issues. Yet divorce impacts all of us and our kids every single day. So what the heck took so long? And here's the deal. They tested it, Vinny, about 20 years ago, an episode, and it just freaked out preschoolers. They all cried. They all got hysterical, whether they were dealing with it or not. The ones that weren't dealing with it, what do you mean? My parents could split? I might not get my mom or my dad? Yeah, and they completely backed off until now.
So now how are they? They're doing it online, though, right? They're not doing it on the show yet.
Exactly. Let me show you a little clip.
Okay.
All right, from the episode. I'll explain.
When my mommy and daddy were married, we all lived together in one house. But then one day they told me they had some grown-up problems. Problems they couldn't fix. Mommy and daddy told me that they decided not to be married to each other anymore. But they said they both still love me.
So when we're talking about millions of kids being impacted like this, I would think put it on TV, make it available so anybody can watch it. But they're only putting it online because I think they're still hesitant about a child that might see it and the parent doesn't know the subject matter and they just seem to be watching Sesame Street and boom, up comes divorce and the kid's completely freaked out. So they're keeping it online so you have a choice to whether you want to teach your kid about it or not.
So what do you think? Would you let your child watch?
That's interesting because I remember the day that my dad came out. I was 4, okay? And he came out and he was pulling the bed out of the couch. And I said, Daddy, why are you sleeping out here in the living room? He said, well, when two people don't love each other anymore, they don't sleep together in the same bed. I remember that at the age of 4. And then that was kind of it. Like I never really learned anything else about why Mommy and Daddy were splitting up. So for me as a parent, I'm really glad there's a tool out there. I'm still kind of on the fence on whether I'd be happy if my kid just kind of bumped in and saw the episode or if I planned for my child to see that episode. And that's where a lot of the controversy is coming into play and where our folks on Twitter have been weighing in about this. It's a lot of mixed reaction.